Beautiful downtown Miami. The San Antonio Spurs come in and steal home court in this 2-3-2 format. The all-important Game 1 going San Antonio's way. They are 5-0 in Game 1 of NBA Finals. That is impressive, as was this performance. Here at AAA, some final thoughts from the guys as we move ahead. We'll have a couple of days to adjust for both teams, and Sunday will be Game 2 also on this floor. DZ, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on what you saw, and moving ahead, what we might see in Game 2?
I look for Coach Spo to talk to his Heat team and say, guys, we got to get the ball out of Tony Parker's hands. It's really simple. 21 points, 6 assists. You look at Timmy, he had 4 assists, and Ginobili had 3. So the big three are the facilitators. But Danny Green and Kawhi Leonard, if you get that ball out of Tony Parker's hands earlier, make those guys go out and try to make some plays. We know they can make the corner threes. We know they can make spot-up threes. But I haven't seen these guys have the ball in their hands and go make plays. We know Tony Parker can do that. And last but not least, LeBron James. Force your will on the game early. Do not wait and try to get all your guys involved. We need more points out of you. You prove rebounding and assists being unselfish. It's time for you to be a little selfish. This is the finals. This is not the semifinals. This is not the Eastern Conference Finals. You cannot play around with the Spurs.
And it's not about hurting feelings right now. How people feel. It's
exactly
about productivity and getting a win for them.
Get it done.
I think Spurs duplicate this game for us, not having turnovers. Limit your turnovers and don't let the Miami Heat get out into the break and get easy buckets. Rebound the basketball, and I think even give a heavier dose to Tim Duncan because he can stabilize this team with his post play, get some guys some wide open shots, and then obviously to finish the game, it'll be Tony Parker in pick and rolls. For the Miami Heat, LeBron James start off as a scorer first, facilitator, and you have to rebound the basketball. But I think also for the Miami Heat, they have to extend their defense out a little bit more, maybe pick up 94 feet. Norris Cole had them giving the basketball, picking Tony Parker up, giving it up to somebody else to make somebody else make plays. And then Chris Bosh and all the front line, you have to pound the glass and get offensive rebounds. You can't just be selling for one shot. Spurs catch it, walk it up, run a offense, and you're on your heels.
Yeah, but bottom line is, and we talked about this as well, making plays at the end of the game.
Making plays.
And it was San Antonio able to make those critical plays late, including Tony Parker's signature play, which will be replayed over and over again. So easier said than done about trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Rest versus rust.
Right.
We talked about that. The rust came out very quickly. The intensity kicked back in. So I'm very anxious to see which little adjustments each team makes to get over the hump for Game 2.
Also for the Spurs, they have one game under their belt, Vince, in 3D. If you keep it close in that fourth quarter, this arena is going to get very tight, very quiet.
Yes.
Folks, here we're
keep
stunned
it close.
Yes.
At the end of this game. One is in the books. 92-88 San Antonio Spurs, the winner in Game 1.